babes, I hope you all are doing spectacular through all of these shifts and changes. We're going into autumn, Saturn went direct. There's a lot that has been going on in the stars, but today I'm going to tell you about the new moon that's going to be in Libra, September 28th. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that and just some general energies about that Libra new moon and some intentions you might want to set to help you flow through all of these transitions that probably all of you are feeling. And then I'm going to do a general tarot forecast for you guys for the month of, the rest of September, basically, and flowing into October, spooky season. So first and foremost, the new moon in Libra, you guys might be feeling a strong desire to create a sense of balance. So definitely work on setting intentions accordingly. If your personal life has been neglected because of your work life, then try and focus more on your home life. Basically, just whatever is out of balance, try and work for creating that balance and sense of harmony in all aspects of your life. The Libra new moon is really going to complement that energy. So when you're setting intentions for that, it's the new moon is really going to help you bring those things into fruition. So focus on sharing the good parts of your higher self as well as the kind of undesirable parts of your shadow self, especially when it comes to partners and friendships. Be open, be vulnerable about the things that you want to change about your life, the things that you don't like about yourself. I'm really feeling vulnerability lately in my own personal life and also with this new moon in Libra. So never fear your own authenticity. I mean, nobody's perfect. We all have stuff that we mess up on. We all have gross character traits that we might want to change, but some of those things need to be let go of, especially with Pluto and Saturn's goings-ons in the cosmos right now. Thankfully, Saturn went direct, like I said, but never be afraid to be yourself and be vulnerable and just step into that authenticity of who you are. And when you share that with people, I feel like they really, if they're good people that you want in your life, are going to be really open and willing to accept all of your shortcomings and celebrate all of the achievements that you've made in your life, which I feel like Libra is really all about: balance, communication, union, relationships, all that kind of stuff. So stepping into a really honest space, evaluate yourself, evaluate your goals. We're coming into autumn. We just had the autumn equinox, so we're with the sun starting to turn inward and go forth towards hibernation and reflection over the past year, over the past spring and summer. A really great time to evaluate the self, be vulnerable, and share. Always share. So now I'm just going to hop into the tarot reading. So I guess for this new moon in Libra, we can focus on the things that are going to complement the balance that we're seeking here. You guys just want to take a couple of deep breaths while I'm shuffling. Ask for the guidance that you want to hear. Okay, so Libra, new moon, September 28th. What is going to help us flow into a space of balance and harmony in our lives? Well, I have the Three of Swords as my first card. I definitely feel like that has to do with Saturn and Pluto and all of these huge shifts that I'm pretty sure everybody has been going on, whether it's in your workplace, your partnerships, your home life, whatever. We've definitely learned the lesson of the Three of Swords. We have some pain going on, obviously in the heart area, some regret, hurt feelings, things like that. So in order to work with this new moon in Libra, we want to embrace healing and embrace the change that is going to give you some renewal about. You're leaving this past behind you, you're leaving your regrets behind you, a traumatic situation behind you. We're definitely working on healing. You've been through the worst of it, okay? So better things to come, all right? So what else can we focus on for this new moon in Libra to help us restore balance and harmony into our lives? Okay, so here we have the 3, another 3. I love my synchronicity with numbers and tarot, but 3 of Pentacles is all about collaboration. Collaboration in business, collaboration in school, collaboration if you have an art project that you're working on with friends. This is definitely a supportive card, and it totally flows with all the social activity that goes along with the Libra energy of the moon. So I would definitely recommend reaching out to your sisters, to your brothers, to your family, to your employees that or not your employees, your coworkers that you really like, and really work on establishing like that sense of community, because that sense of community, or in the workplace, that collaboration kind of feeling is really going to either bring you financial abundance and really support you in like a materialistic way, or it's going to bring you a spiritual wealth and some wisdom going on with that 3 of Pentacles. So that's a lovely card and totally complementing all the vibes of the Libra new moon that we have coming up. So I'm going to pull one last Rider-Waite tarot card, and then I'm going to do a oracle card because they're just great. So the last thing to help us step into the balance for this Libra new moon is the Knight of Wands. So we have all of this really gung-ho energy. We're really inspired. We have a lot of ideas, a lot of mental activity going on. There's a lot of things we want to be doing right now, which is great. It's a very action-oriented card because it's a knight, so he's in motion. So my word of advice with this Knight of Wands is to get a plan together, especially now that we're coming into autumn. We're going into a reflective kind of space mentally. So let's work on a plan, figure out our goals, and then make the action steps towards them throughout this this lunar cycle or this sun cycle with the seasons in autumn. So just a quick little recap on that tarot reading for the new moon in Libra. We've been through the worst of our transition, some heartache going on, okay, some pain, some adjustments. But you've been through the worst of it. And now you're finding support either with your friends, coworkers, community, whatever. Really embrace that collaboration and that socialization that we've got going on, because that totally jives with the Libra, totally jives with the 3 of Pents. And then with the Knight of Wands, continue to be inspired. Continue to be filled with all of this inspiration and creativity and mental happenings, mental goings on, busyness, but just make sure that you are focusing that energy so that it can be well received by the universe and you can manifest what the heck it is you really want. All right, so my oracle card, and you guys know with my oracle cards, I just read out of the book. I don't remember. I'm not going to memorize definitions. I don't recommend memorizing definitions even for tarot cards. That's not how I teach. But anywho, just a little disclosure there. So this card will basically just be like guidance from source or the universe or God or your angels, whatever it is you want to call it. It's all divine light and divine love. It's just going to be a guidance card or a general pull for this Libra new moon that we've got coming up. And I have the It's the reversed Phoenix, which I'm interested to see what that says, because the Phoenix totally has vibes complementing that Three of Swords there. So the Phoenix says resurrection and surrender to change. Oh my God, y'all, there's been so much change going on. Hopefully it's for the better. I've been through some kind of heavy stuff in my personal life, but I mean, I think it is for the better, and I'm very hopeful for the future, and I hope you guys are too. Anyway, so the Phoenix reversed, or as a challenger, says, when the Phoenix challenges you, it's really just a gentle reminder to let go and let what doesn't work fall away. So there we go into the self-reflection and the evaluation of Mabon, or the autumn equinox, stepping into this transition of the sun. Maybe you're not allowing things to change because you're more comfortable with the familiar, even if you know it's not the best you could create for yourself. So here and again, self-reflection, self-evaluation. What the heck do you want? How are you going to get it? Be inspired with that Knight of Wands. Be supported by that Three of Pentacles, with that collaborative energy. So back to the reversed Phoenix as a challenger. Fear of change is a crippling experience. Tough shit, because all the planets have been saying change, 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 change. Anyway. Fear is a crippling experience as it works against nature itself. The task at hand is to allow for an ending, that Three of Swords, as it's timely and right that you do so for the highest good of all. In surrendering to the fundamental purposeful change, let me reread that sentence. In surrendering to the fundamental purposeful change, you will most definitely find yourself in better circumstances. The action needed is allowing, and a rebirth is assured. So, step out of your comfort zone. Allow that change to flow to and through you. It's been flowing to you, and I feel like a lot of us have been fighting it because change is scary, and it sucks a lot of the time. But, I mean, things happen for a reason, I definitely believe. And, yeah, lots of inspiration and creativity going on with that Knight of Wands, and feeling supported by that Three of Pentacles. So I think that's a very nice complimentary reading for the new moon coming up, September 28th. I had to shut down my Patreon because I have to work more right now. But I mean, that's cool. I'm going to try and just like film on my phone until I can get my other camera set up. I don't even really have a film space right now, but I'm working on it. I've got that Knight of Wands energy. Lots of that. I just have to put it in motion. Put it in motion. Do the things. Connect with my peers. Give support. Receive support. Balance. Libra energy. Give and take. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you resonated with it. If you did, please comment or message me. As always, I do online and in-person readings. They're all priced at $50. I might do a special for the full moon in October, but we'll see. Things are really up in the air for me right now. I had a couple moments to get a quick little video out, and that's what I wanted to do because I've really been neglecting my soul work, doing this, sharing this kind of things with my community online, because of my own disruptions in my personal life. Disruptions, that's a good word. But yeah, you guys are always welcome to comment, always welcome to message me. I'm here to give tarot support, to give advice. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'm really excited about this new moon. Set your intentions for balance. Set your intentions for connecting with people, being vulnerable and honest with yourself. And blessed be. Happy late Mabon. This is a good transition that we're stepping into. We've been through the worst of it. and now we're coming out on top. So I love you guys.